What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. Sorry if you can hear the air conditioner. I'm not, actually, you know what? I'm not sorry if you can hear the air conditioner because I am hot. It is not that hot. It is only 79 degrees right now, but it's been raining off and on for the past few days, so it's a humid 79 degrees, and I'm just like, ugh. So these are the type of weather conditions that I can't stand, because when it's raining, I kind of want it to be kind of cold, and when it's raining right now, like today, it's been hot rain, and so that's just kind of it's not a good time. I don't recommend hot rain. Cold rain is a lot better than hot rain, I'll tell you that. But anyway, enough with the weather breakdown from your local weatherman, Colin Pork Chop. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys kicked ass. I hope you got your side projects done that you wanted to get done. I hope that you guys just relaxed. I hope that you enjoyed that new restaurant. You know, whatever you guys did, I hope it was a good one. My weekend was good. I started it off by going to see Spiral. And I told you guys Friday, I said if the video that I saw on YouTube for a brief second was the reveal, I was going to be pissed. It was not the reveal. It was, I don't know what the hell it was. It was some Russian, some type of European type of video that had a dialect that I don't speak. So I was like, what the heck is this? So I was like, if that's the new Jigsaw killer, then I'm gonna be really, really upset. But it wasn't. It was something totally different, and it was a good movie. It was really good. My sister, my wife, and I talked about it almost the entire car ride home, about how because my sister and I have seen pretty much all the Saw movies, and my wife has only seen a couple of them because she can't do the gore factor, which is totally understandable. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Torture porn is not everybody's cup of tea. I still don't think it should be called torture porn, but that's not for me to determine, as I always say. But it was good. I told my wife that the Saw movies kind of have this pattern that they're doing, where each movie they release after, I want to say probably the original trilogy, so 4 through Spiral now, they get like more sterile, they get more sanitized, and they get cleaner. Like the environments get clean. Like the first 3 were like grungy green blue backgrounds with, you know, dirt and blood and grime, and it looked just filthy. But as the series went on, even the traps kind of got a little clean looking, and this is definitely feeding off of that. It's definitely a clean environment. Like even the traps are very sterilized looking. Where there used to be like rusty metal, there's no longer rusty metal, it's just metal. Where there used to be just brown is now metallic looking, and it's just kind of like, okay, I guess I can get jiggy with this. Totally different storyline. Like I was telling my buddy Lane this week, this was a Saw DLC. Jigsaw was also a Saw DLC, where it's just downloadable content. You pay for it, you get it, and then it's totally different. Jigsaw was going that direction, and they were supposed to make a sequel to it, but they never did. And then it was 4 years later that Chris Rock was like, hey, I got this idea for a Saw movie, and you should do it this way. And they're like, okay, we'll get funding, and we'll do this, and we'll do that. I hope this movie makes money, because they've kind of already confirmed that there's going to be a Saw 10. So I've been watching the box office numbers like a hawk, and it looks like that Spiral is going to get about 14 million just on its opening weekend. Now that number is going to dip. Next week it'll be like 7 million. Or I just totally launched something. That's fantastic. I know. Oh man, it's just been that kind of day. I'll get to more of that later. But the Spiral budget was 20 million. And if they made 14 million in the first week, And I think that was just domestic. I don't think that's worldwide. I got to go check on the worldwide, but I think that was just domestic. And that's not counting the weeks it's going to be in the box office. It's not counting the home video release or the streaming service that's going to be on, which I think it's going to be on HBO Max when it's all said and done. But it's going to be, hopefully it's going to make money. It's not going to be like, I don't think the first one, where the first one was like $1 million and they made over $100 million on the first movie. I don't think it's going to be anything that, extraordinary, but it could be. Who knows? I don't know. I think it was a good movie, and I'd love to see this franchise continue to make money and still tell a good story. I think the Saw movies have a good story, and I can't wait for more to be revealed. So talk about the channel for a bit. Guys, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the Spotify playlist vote. You guys did eventually vote Rob Zombie. At one point, I think Prince was leading very, very early on, and then Rob Zombie kind of took it and ran with it. So the House of the Hillbilly, is now on my Spotify. It is public. If you guys didn't catch the link in the community tab, homework question number 1 is, do you want the link to the Rob Zombie Spotify playlist I created? I'm very proud of it. That one I was more proud of than the Prince one that I made, but regardless, I was still happy the way that both of them turned out. But yeah, we're just gonna release that, and look for the last day of this month. Look for the next month's voting challenge that I have for you guys. This week, I think I already have it put as a premiere. Okay, Give Me Your Password will be up on Wednesday instead of the usual food review. Wednesday is going to be an interesting day for me because I'm taking my dogs to the vet to get them updated on their shots before we board them, before we go on vacation next month. But my dog Ami, when we were playing in the yard yesterday, because we're having a garage sale, so we were in the garage just cleaning stuff up, throwing stuff away that we no longer needed, putting stuff up in the garage sale, having a box of keeps, have a box of giveaways, sells or whatever. Yeah, so that was the thing that we did yesterday, pretty much all day. And we were playing with Ami when we took a break, and she came up a little bit lame on one of the throws because we were playing frisbee with the 2 dogs. My beagle Ami kind of just she limped a little bit, and she favored the right back leg, and it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, I hope she's okay. She did a little bit better as the day went on, and then last night she did jump up on the bed on her own accord at 1:30. Scared the hell out of me. I woke up. It woke me up. Like, I was just laying there, and then all of a sudden I just hear and I feel this plop on the bed, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I look, and she just curled up right next to me, and I was like, it's okay, baby girl, good job, you did good. And then kind of patted her belly and scratched her ears, and then went back to sleep. But hopefully she'll be a lot better by the time I go to the vet on Wednesday to get them updated. And then I'm probably going to board them on Thursday just to get a feel for it. And then next week I'm going to board them again on Wednesday. Or we're going to board them. It's my wife and I's decision. And then we're just probably going to do it once a week until we leave for vacation. And then just be like, all right, we're leaving for 4 days. We love y'all. Because we're leaving Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll come back Sunday. So we'll probably pick them up Sunday night, or now we'll probably have to pick them up Monday morning, because I think you can I think you have to like 7 p.m. to pick them up or something like that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I hope it's like the Pokemon daycare, which you take more steps and they grow. Like one step is one what's the word I'm looking for? Evolution, EV. One EV, I think is what it is. I can't remember what the term is. That's going to piss me off. but one step equals 1 point that they can go up to level up. So maybe that's what's going to be like with the dogs. I'm going to leave them there for 4 days. We're going to be doing a lot of driving, a lot of walking. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if Chandler grows to his adult form. He's technically a mini Aussie, but maybe he'll be a full-grown Aussie. So we'll see what happens. We get there, they'll be like, damn. Maybe Ami's ears will get longer. I don't know. I'm just droning on and on about it because I think it's funny. You don't have to think it's funny. I think it's funny. But regardless. Last week, I recorded, but I did not upload because I was going to ask you guys if you wanted to hear it, but there was no really good day for me to post it. So I guess homework question number 2, I'll probably just reshoot it, especially now that we have more information and stuff like that. But I went on a Tim Tebow rant, and because now he's a tight end for the Jacksonville Jaguars at the age of 33, and he signed a 1-year deal with the Jaguars and his former coach, Urban Meyer. So I kind of went on a little tangent about that, and tangent about Colin Kaepernick and stuff like that. So question number 2, if you guys want to see it, let me know. Again, I don't know, nobody's really doing the homework questions nowadays, and I'm just like, okay, it's whatever. But I'm still getting some views on it, so that's okay. I would just prefer more feedback, that's for sure, because otherwise I'm just talking to the wind with like 17 people in said wind just listening. But anyway, regardless. So my wife did something really cool this week, and it was something that was really or last week actually. It was something that was really it kind of tugged on my heartstrings a little bit. We both woke up, I think it was like Thursday morning, and she's like, you know what? I was like, what? And she said, I want to start doing something. And I was like, oh, okay. Usually when she says I want to start doing something, it's, eating a certain way, or, exercising or whatever, and or doing this, or getting a monthly subscription of that, just whatever. And I was just expecting her to be like, oh, we should do this, yada yada and everything. She's like, no, what I want to do is I want to start watching movies from your collection, because I have a little bit of a collection of movies, a little bit of a collection that I'm kind of proud of, but it's not anything to scream home about, but it's a collection nonetheless. And I was like, okay. So she's like, I'm gonna start watching your movie collection alphabetically. And I was like, alphabetically? I'm like, damn. So we started Thursday night, but Friday night we went and saw Spiral. Saturday night we were at my sister's house until about midnight, so we decided not to. And then last night, after doing the garage and stuff like that, we were like, let's just go to bed. Even I was like, I just want to go to bed. I'm tired. Because we ate at a really, really good Mexican joint last night called The Plaza. And it's really good. They have pretty good everything. Hot sauce is good. Their queso is fantastic. I got the chef combo, which is a chili relleno with an enchilada and rice and a side salad, and it was fantastic. But regardless, so Thursday night we watched 31, the Rob Zombie movie 31, and not his best movie, but I liked it more than Halloween 2. Halloween 2 is probably my least favorite Rob Zombie movie that I've seen. I've yet to see 3 from Hell or Lords of Salem. But the other movies that I've seen that he's done, I like them. I think they're great. But Halloween 2 was like my least favorite one, because it's Rob Zombie phoning it in because they told him, yeah, you're making a sequel regardless if you like it or not. So he's like, all right, here's my shitty script and y'all take it and run with it. And that's exactly what he did. But on top of that, we watched 31, and my wife was even kind of like, she's like, I liked it. She's like, it's no, like I said, nothing to scream home about. She's like, I liked it. But that was her first Rob Zombie movie. I'm like, this probably wasn't the best introductory movie of Rob Zombie's that you could have seen. House of a Thousand Corpses, I think his best movie he's ever done is The Devil's Rejects. But anyway, regardless. So tonight we're going to watch Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which I've seen it back when it was in the $1.50 movie theater back when that was a thing, and then COVID took that away from us in this town. So, you know, fuck you, COVID. So I've been really looking forward to that. We were, like I said, supposed to do it last night, but like I went too hard at the Mexican restaurant last night. I was just like, you know what? I'm so good. I can come home and, you know, feed the dogs, put the cats to bed, and then we'll call it good. Or no, she even fed the dogs. So I just put the cats to bed, and then we called it good. And then we sat and watched American Dad for about an hour, and then I fell asleep. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that venture. Of course, she's like, if it's a movie that we've both seen recently, she's like, then I'm not gonna, like, you know, demand that we watch it, you know, with the alphabetical order thing. Like Bohemian Rhapsody's coming up, and she's like, you know what, I really like Bohemian Rhapsody, but we don't have to watch it again. I was like, oh damn. I was like, okay, wow. I really enjoyed it, and but yeah, so Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is the next one. So question number 3: have you seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or Vampire Slayer? I think it's Vampire Hunter. Let me know down below. I think it's Vampire Hunter, because Vampire Slayer's Buffy. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I greatly appreciate y'all. You guys are fantastic, and I hope you guys have a great week ahead. I do have 2 days off again this week, so I'm going to be using those to do some stuff around the house and, you know, just take care of a little bit of business, and then we're just going to go from there. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much, and always remember, my little piglets, Colin Porkchop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!